Hello, my gorgeous and beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane. Coffee time Jane is my name. Actually, my name is Jane or Juanita. Whichever one you would like, I'm good with all. Some people on this channel call me Reader. That's okay, I don't mind that either. As long as you're not rude, I'm good with it. Okay, so there you go. Let's start. What do we start with this morning? I got a pretty intense download this morning, and it was about dealing with the monkey brain. Yes, dealing with the monkey brain. The first thought I had was, there's nothing really wrong. My life is going pretty well. Oh, I'm not saying I don't have aches and pains like everybody else, or, minor annoyances. It's minor. But then all of a sudden I start thinking, you start thinking, well, what if this happens? And what if this happens? And what if that happens? And I was shuffling the cards, and Spirit came in, and what did they give me? They gave me these three? Right. They gave me the Two of Cups, which is a harmonious life, which is what I have. And then they have the Five of Swords, which is conflict. And in my case, inventing it in my head. And my trusty old little Page of Swords, monkey brain, right? Telling me that things might go wrong. So I immediately started laughing because it is so obvious. This is what we do to ourselves. And I don't know if we're going to address it today in the reading, but I figured I would throw that out there to you. So if it resonates, you might just take a moment and think, maybe I shouldn't be such a monkey brain today, right? Okay. It's hard. It is very, very hard. Ooh, the Mystical Shaman, which is the name of this deck. It's the Mystical Shaman Oracle book. Okay, deck, whatever. Wow, 38, number 11, master number, if you add them up. We're starting this off pretty heavy duty today, but let's see. I'll read you the little blurb so that you can get the full effect of this. This is a symbol of the myth maker and storyteller who is neither made or nor defined by the story. Instead, he observes it, evolves through it, perceives all aspects of it. In doing so, the mystical shaman represents the ability to dream a new story, a new myth into being. He dances between worlds, wearing the cloak of the world loosely around his shoulders, and sings the world into being. He reminds us to be in the world and travel through it, but not to be defined by it or become too attached to the experience. This is a symbol of true alchemy, for all elements of life have a spiritual aspect and a material one. When we remember this, all manner of miracles and manifestations are possible. When he appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You're called to create and dream your life, to act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? Did you hear that? Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? Okay. What if you become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that had defined you up until now? You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there were no need to explain you to anyone, not even to yourself? Monkey mind! The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desire to show up as it will. This is a sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. Okay? So, right, along with the message this morning, what I'm getting out of this is that you don't need to define yourself by the story you tell yourself in your little brain. Okay? There's no need for it. Beautiful. All right, beautiful Pisces. So it's coffee time. Let's have a little bit of coffee. So yeah. New story for us. Stop listening to that incessant chattering monkey brain and let the unexpected and beautiful unfold in your life. Instead of anticipating the worst, don't anticipate at all. I love that, okay? That absolutely resonates with me this morning, and I hope it resonates with you. It's going to be a great message today, you guys. They may be a little sticky because, as you can see, I edged them. I made them purple because it's purple month. Oh, by the way, Pisces, if you're the first 5 to 10 to comment on this video and all other videos until the 23rd of March, you'll be entered in a giveaway from me to you. Your comments, when you comment quickly, well, it really helps the channel. And that's one of the reasons. The other reason is because I am thinking you guys are very awesome with all the support you've been showing me. Okay, you already comment lots and wonderfully. You're just great. I mean, you come back and you watch and you're kind, and my heart just is overwhelmed by it, and I would like to just show some gratitude. Plus, it is our birthday month. So that reason as well, okay? That reason as well. So, yeah. And there's going to be something very special for you in there. I will pull a few cards for you and send you a handwritten message, okay? From Spirit. Okay, health. Right. 71. So, I love this. It's got the purple for the crown chakra in the star. It does have a red, but also slightly orange tint. So I feel that it's going from the root to the sacral chakra. So it's gut health and safety. You know what? A lot of things have to do with your root chakra when you're not functioning well, okay? And it says you need to focus on well-being and self-care. Okay, and it says you're being encouraged to explore practices and behaviors that enhance your physical, emotional, and mental health. So all of this is still working on the root, okay? Don't ever give up on your root chakra. Your root chakra encompasses your health, your safety, everything. So that means it could be your physical body as well, things that you may have been, neglecting. One too many cupcakes, guilty. Birthday cupcakes, But you know what I mean? It's just you take your time, and it's time to just take good care of yourself, Pisces, because this is the body we have on this journey. And if you're broken down and hurting, it's going to be very hard to get the rest of you kind of in alignment when one part of you is suffering in pain. Okay, so having celebrated another birthday, I am going to do a conscious I don't know. I'm going to consciously start looking more carefully at how I treat this meat suit, because I want it to last as long as it can, so that I have a comfortable ride here. Okay, it's not just about dying. It's about being comfortable. So this is saying the same thing. Okay, work on all parts of you, including the physical part. It needs your help as well, okay? And that is definitely in your power zone and in your root chakra. It's in the lower. And a lot of people say to ignore that when you're doing spiritual work. It is so wrong, so wrong. You can't ignore any parts of your chakras. All of them are important equally. I don't care if they say, oh, they're lower vibing chakras. No. They're lower vibing because they need work. They need help, okay? But again, that's just my opinion. As well, these readings are general, my beautiful Pisces, and you are very much in charge of your life, and I want you to remember that. I may be a reader and an advisor, and may be helping you see things this way and that way, but in no way do I run your life. You do, and you want to do it in your own. You really do want to run your own life, make your own decisions, okay? You're here to do that. You're here to have your own journey. All right. There. That is so pretty. Door to personal healing and happiness. Wow. Look at that. You have rainbows, you have doves, you have a garden, you have water lilies. It looks like the hermit door. Look, the hermit door opened up. And this is you. This is you just going in and getting the work done that needs to be done. Okay? Number 7. The 71. Number 8. This was 3811. I already said that. Okay. So we're good. We're good. Okay? You are healing yourself. And you can. You can heal yourself. Okay? You can be happy. You can heal yourself. Oh, we're dealing with quite a few different chakras today. The mystical shaman, I think, is much higher up. This is root and sacral chakra. This would be solar plexus chakra, enlightenment. Absolutely. Okay. This is where you start going into your personal power, your personal beliefs, okay? This is you enlightening every single day. I love this one. This one is very nice, okay? Ah, beautiful cards. My favorite time of day is being with you. Did I already say that? If not, I'll say it again. My favorite time of day is being with you, Pisces. Happy birthday if you're celebrating it today. It is Pisces month. I love Pisces month. Very powerful month. Very powerful readings been coming in since Pisces month has started. Yes, I love that. Ah, I like it. All right, so the Hangman is coming in again. I love the Hangman. The thing that I noticed with this Hangman is that he has money falling out of his hand. Did you notice that? I never noticed that. Look at that. Okay. So I don't think that it's because he's losing money. I think that he's getting a different perspective on it. Okay. I think that money is part of it, but he's also understanding that money is, once you have it, once you've achieved it, there's other things to be looked at, okay? And he's now looking at time, too. See, there's an hourglass and a mirror. He has to look at himself. He really does. He's got to take a good look at himself. The other thing that I've noticed is that the this that is holding him, there's part of it that's on fire here. Okay, so this is a limited time thing. Okay, you can get perspective, but at one point you're going to have to start moving forward with whatever you're thinking about, whatever you're doing. You really are. I love that his bodysuit is the moon and the stars on it. Okay, to indicate your celestial place here. You are so special, Pisces, okay? What I'm hearing right now is that we get caught up in the human monkey brain thing, but you are so much more than the sum of those parts, okay? If you could see your energy form, Pisces, you would be completely blown away, okay? You'd be going, wow, I'm really cool looking, okay? Just remember that. Remember when you walk around just how beautiful and special you are. You have the 6 of coins. Is it? No, that's a 4 of coins. The 4 of coins. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to this deck. It is a beautiful deck, though. The 4 of coins. So beautiful. This is you trying to control stuff, okay? I'm getting a financial vibe here. You're being very protective of what you have, okay? And this I understand this morning. I see a lot of the money thing because it does play a part in our lives, right? Lack of it or the need of it is always on our brain because we need it. We need the currency to go around. We need the currency to eat, to live, to have a roof over our heads, okay? Some of us a lot less, okay? And I think that is really a trick. If you can downsize or minimize your need for it, then you minimize the power or control that it has over you. But I still feel this is very much a monkey brain thing, okay? And it falling under the health is one of the things that you're going to have to let go or fix, okay? Or make your mind like mold to it, going, do I have enough? Am I okay right now? Good. Let it go. Because the money part is also part of the root chakra, okay? So having that wanting control or possessiveness, it can be very restricting and not good for your health. Not good for your health, okay? So I know a lot of us, we were all for the dollar. Hey, I was the same, okay? I was the same for the longest time. Like, oh, when's the next dollar coming? And where can I squirrel it away, okay? Because I'm so scared that I'm going to run out. And that comes from childhood when we did run out, okay? So that can very well be something that's from your past, okay? The need for security. It all stems down to that, doesn't it? Yeah. So, but we're enlightened, right, Pisces? Okay. So, this is about letting money not be so, oh yeah, it's definitely money, okay? Because we have the 10 of coins. All I see is money this morning. For some of you, this is about money. I no longer worry about money. I'm okay. I'm okay. I can do a lot with very little, and that brings me a lot of security. But you see, with the moon card, you're creating illusions, and illusions about the 10 of coins is a vast abundance of money, okay? But the thing is you're creating illusions of how much you need, okay? There are different choices, there's different ways of thinking of things, okay? You can use your mind as a tool to prepare yourself so that you can give yourself safety and security. In other words, make sure that you have enough, okay, of the material stuff to get you through every day for a while, okay, and let it go at that. And then plan maybe for the next, if let's say you have enough money for a couple of months, then that's good. And then put a note in your phone calendar to remind you that you need to, start looking at different options at that time if need be. Okay, something could come up before then. Okay, but put it out there in gratitude that you have enough instead of taking the illusion and thinking you don't have enough. Okay, so, and if you really don't have enough, then you need to do something so that you get enough. Either increase what's coming in, or making do with what you have by decreasing the need of the amount for it. In other words, what I'm saying is decrease your expenses, get rid of unneeded or sell unneeded things. You know what I mean? Look at your choices and ways to increase your health, increase your peace of mind, okay? It's very important. But at all costs, steer away from that monkey mind that keeps telling you, oh no, you're gonna hurt. Things are going to be bad. Things are going to be really bad, okay? Because that monkey brain will definitely send you down that path, okay? For some of you, I'm talking money, but right now Spirit is telling me that for some of you, this is no longer really a problem for you, that you're okay. And that's great. And if you are okay, blessed you be. But this may relate to something else. This may relate to something that you're going around and around in your brain with, either relationship, career choices, life choices, okay? They want you to look at it, hang around and look at it in a much different way, okay? Because all of this is going to be detrimental to your health, Okay, anything that you let your monkey mind go back and forth with all the time, not good for the body, not good for the spirit, because it gets you busy thinking of things that don't raise your vibration. Okay, you need to concentrate on your enlightenment here. Okay, and your door to personal happiness. And letting a little bit of the unknown come in instead of anticipating what you think might happen. Okay? All right. Okay, so this one flipped. The High Priestess. Absolutely. I'm going to sneeze, you guys. If I do, please, I apologize. Okay? All right. I'm not sick. I just... Oh! Got a tickle in my nose. Okay, so we have the High Priestess here. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. See, she's giving herself up to the intuition part. And I think sometimes the saying that's coming in is let go and let God. And that's something that, to me, has little to do with God, because I call God the source. But it has to do with the fact that sometimes... you may be going around in your brain and you're thinking, I can't find a solution. You ever have those times where you need $1,000, but you don't have $1,000 and you don't know where you're going to get $1,000 and there's nothing, absolutely nothing you can do about it? At those times in our lives as a family when, you know, crucial times came around and money wasn't there, after going in your monkey mind for days on end, going around and around thinking, how am I going to make this happen? The only thing that was left to do is to let go, okay? And to just hand it over. Hand it over to the universe to give you a solution, to be grateful that you are alive, to think that this isn't the end of the world, it's just a little problem to be solved along the way, and that you completely trust the universe to help you out. And you know what? Every single time, something happened. Even if it wasn't that it just dropped out of the sky, by letting it go, by not thinking and obsessing over it every single minute, and giving myself a 5-minute break, a couple days break, an idea would suddenly come in, or help would suddenly come in, or something would happen. Because letting go of it, you let go of the problem and you let the solutions in, okay? It's a very neat trick. It's one that nobody told me about, but it's one that I kind of figured out as I went along. Sometimes there are things in life that are going to come in. It may not be money. It may be problems. It may be relationship problems with your children. This is coming in. A parent who's having difficulty with an adult child, okay, that you're not seeing eye to eye. Something's wrong. This is what I'm seeing. Sometimes just sending a word of, you know, I love you, and that's it. And just let it go. Let it be, okay? Let it sit. And don't try to figure it out so hard, and just see what happens, okay? So these are all things that are coming true. Okay, there you go. And I did, this is what happened. I thought that was the 6 of coins, that the 6 of coins came out. Again, for I think a lot of this reading, it has to do with money. It's kind of funny, but it's just the way it is today, okay? This card right now speaks to me about people that are worse off than you, okay? And unless you are the very poor, there's always somebody who is worse off than you. Example, I have a family member who lost her house in a fire. So, even though we don't have a ton of money, I took part of mine and sent to her and her family because they have nowhere to live. They needed to replace clothes and shelter and food. And the amount of people who helped them was insanity, okay? But it was so nice to be able to help somebody, okay? So I would like to thank you for the ones who did give your donations. A big part of that went to them. Okay, so just letting you know. I appreciate it very much. Your gift was my gift to them. And I feel very privileged and happy that I could share you down the line of giving. You know, it is so powerful to take love from someone and then redistribute love, caring. You know, for some of you who may be not comfortable with the term love, the caring that you've shown me, that I'm able to reciprocate it to somebody else, okay? And I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. So, this is to remind you that there's always somebody who will be worse off than you. Somebody who will ultimately have lost everything, okay? And it's in these moments that when maybe you're not at your best, if you're able to give of yourself, even if it's not money, if you're able to give of your soul and your mind, the good part, not the monkey one, then you become something even better than who you are, than yourself. You become enlightened, an enlightened human being, okay? Who doesn't need control over every single thing, okay? You're taking control and charge of your health. You do something completely out of the ordinary, becoming that mystical shaman, okay? Because if you're in need of money and then you give money to somebody else to help them, what does that make you? You know, for some people it will make you crazy, but for other people it would make you a caring and decent human being. And I'm not implying either that I need, you know, that I'm destitute. I'm not. I'm not even close to it. So please, don't worry about me. I'm fine. I would like to thank everybody who did do donations. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. As always, I will put in here, please don't give me more than you can give. I am not in that much of a need for it, and you don't need to give anything for these readings. I do them gratefully free, okay? All right, the 9 of coins. You have happiness, personal, again with the coins. Oh my God, they're everywhere. Okay, but this is personal growth, personal happiness, and she's lovely. I think I want that dress. Okay, so we have the mystical shaman, somebody who doesn't know where all these beautiful things are going to happen, but, you know, doesn't have any expectation, drops away of the norm, doesn't let the monkey mind in, gets a different aspect, gives away money when it doesn't make any sense, okay? And then, in turn, has happiness surround them, okay? It's almost like it's a give and take. The give and take that you give, I've always found that too. If you're so generous with your time, with whatever money you do have, to somebody who needs it, to love of oneself, okay, it doesn't have to be about money. Whatever that you're giving of yourself, it seems to come back to you tenfold, like ridiculous tenfold, okay, in ways that you're going, wow, this is so great, you know, I feel so lucky and grateful for everything that I have. Okay, I'm going to do one more here, then I'm going to pull, right, the Magician. You got the Priestess, the Magician, and Enlightenment all in the same row. Need I say more? No, I don't. 4 of Swords under the deck, reminding you to rest. You need to rest, okay? Make sure that you get lots of rest all the time, Pisces. So, we're going to pull one more here, and then we're going to take a quick look around the table and see what this is saying. Wrap it up in a nice little package. Every morning, start a new page in your story. Absolutely. And this is what the mystical shaman is saying, okay? Don't be so ready to Know exactly how your life is going to unfold. Know that something surprising might happen today, okay? That you may not be aware of, that you may not be ready for, that you may not even know is going to happen. Okay, so I keep coming back to this card, but it's so important. The mystical shaman is telling you. Don't be so ready to have everything happen exactly the way you want. Let the mysteries of life unfold. Let yourself be guided by your chakras, whatever your journey wants you to go. And surprise yourself, okay? Not only the people around you, surprise you by letting you do stuff that you wouldn't expect to do. Remember to take care of your body. This is the one that gives you this journey, okay? And it's not so much about death, because we know death is not the end. It's about the journey that you have here, okay? If at all possible, take care of the body you're in, because it needs to travel with you through this journey. And if you're always in pain and you don't take care of it at one point, it's going to be really hard to get through every day, okay? Always strive for enlightenment. Always go for it, okay? So, mystical shaman, by hanging around and seeing a different thing all the time is going to bring you great joy. Your health is releasing control of things that you may not being able to control. And again, if you have anything to give of yourself in any way, shape, or form, it's always a good thing, because sharing is caring, and it also relieves you from your monkey brain. Giving, there's no room for your monkey mind to say terrible things about you, okay? The door to personal happiness and healing is not always about money, and it isn't about listening to those illusions that we like to tell ourselves, okay? With the Page of Swords always telling us, you know, oh, you're doing the wrong thing. Why are you doing that? That doesn't make any sense. Shh, be quiet. You talk for nothing, monkey mind. You're only supposed to be there when I need you for personal empowerment. And this is the solar plexus. Personal empowerment and enlightenment, okay? So trust your intuition and remember that you have the magic to make anything happen. Not that monkey mind. You can change your life literally every day when you wake up. It's a new page in your story every single day. You can change the story to something that you want in your life. I hope that you're having a great day. I'm going to look more into this later on, so it's like an extended. I post twice a day. All the readings are timeless, so please, if you want to show some support to this channel, go ahead and watch another video. That is the best way you can support me, and it's absolutely free to you, and I hope that you get a lot from this content, because that's what I'm going for. Lots of love and light to you, Pisces, and a lot of blessings. Please stay safe and take good care of yourself.